Again here, you want to take some precautions. When this pendulum is oscillate, right? Then the oscillation of this pendulum must be in a plane. It means that this pendulum cannot be touched to the scale. Simply that pendulum which is oscillating in their plane. Right? See here, initial timing is there 0. And now we keep the amplitude of oscillation of a pendulum is the 10 centimeter from the 50. Now this is the 50 and now here we get the 40. Now here we keep the pendulum at 40 centimeter. Now we want to release that and we want to start the timing. See here. Right? We start the timing. And now here we count the oscillation. Now this was the third oscillation. Then fourth one, fifth one, sixth one, seventh one, eighth one, ninth one, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 and 20. Now for 20 oscillations here time is 35.38. Right? So this much time is required for 20 oscillations for 80 centimeter length of a pendulum. Right? Now see here, we want to write down that. Now see here, when we take the length of a string is 80 centimeter, so the length of the pendulum is 80.65. At that time, the time required for 20 oscillations are there 35.38. Right? So here, similarly, here we want to take the second set of oscillation for 80 centimeter of length of the string. To start. Second oscillation. Now this will be the third one, fourth one, fifth one, sixth one, seventh one, eighth one, ninth one, 10th, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 and 20. Right? Here for 20 oscillations here time is 35.15. Right? For the first set their time is 35.38 and now for the second set that time is there 35.15. Right? Now we want to write down that here. For the same length, the time required for 20 oscillations for the first set is 35.38 seconds. For second set, your time is 35.15. Right? Then after that here, we want to take the mean of these two readings. And now we want to write down here. See here. The calculation is here the time period of a pendulum of length is 80.65. So their time period is 1.76 seconds. Right? And the ratio of L upon T square is there 26.04 centimeter per second square. Right? So this is about the first observation. Similarly, we want to take the second and third observation. Right? Now, we want to take the second reading. For that, first of here, we want to take the length of the string is 90 centimeter from the point of suspension. See here. Here, the length of the string is 90 centimeter. See here. right? Here we take the length of the string is 90 centimeter. Once see here. Here we want to adjust the length of this pendulum is 90 centimeter. And see here. Again, we want to take the scale on this level, right? And now, again here we want to measure the time required for 20 oscillations when the length of the string is there 90 centimeter. Right? See here. See here. Here the length of the string is 90 centimeter. Here radius is 0.65. So the length of the pendulum is there 90.65. For this length, now we want to take the time for 20 oscillations. Now start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 and 20. See here, for 20 oscillations, here time is 38.71 seconds. So this much time is required for 20 oscillations, right? When the length of the string is 90 centimeter. Now we want to write down that. See here, the time for 20 oscillations when the length of the string is 90 is 38.71 seconds. Right? So this will be the time for 20 oscillations for the first set. Now for the second set. Now start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 and 20. That time is there 38.84 seconds. Right? Now we want to write down that. See student. Here the time required for 20 oscillations for the second set, that time is there 38.84. Right? First reading is 38.71. If you add these two readings and again dividing by 2, then the mean of that is 38.77. Right? So this will be the time for the 20 oscillations when the length of the string is 90 centimeter. Then the time period for this oscillation is 1.938 seconds. Right? And again, if you take the ratio of L upon T square, that is 90.65 upon the square of 1.938, then that ratio is 24.121. Right? So this is about the second observation. Now we want to take the third one, that is for the 100 centimeter. Now we want to take the length of the string is 100 centimeter, that is 1 meter. See here. Again here we want to take this length from the point of suspension. See here. Right. Now here, the length of the string is 100 centimeter. For this length, again here we want to measure the time required for 20 oscillations. Again, for that, again we want to take the scale at down. It means that up to the level of this bob, right? Now, we want to measure the time for 20 oscillations when the length of the string is 1 meter, that is 100 centimeter. See, initial time is 0, right? Now we want to start the oscillation. See, start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. See here, for 20 oscillations, here time is 40.6 seconds, that is 40 seconds, right? Now we want to take the second set of reading for 100 centimeter length of a pendulum. Now we want to start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. See here, for 20 oscillations, here time is 40.6 seconds, that is 40 seconds, right? Now we want to write down this one. Now see student, here for 100 centimeter length of the string, here the time for 20 oscillation is 40.60 for the first set and second set. That reading is the same. So their mean is also same, that is a 40.60. Then the time period for that oscillation is 2.03 seconds, that is simply 2 seconds. We know that the definition of the second pendulum. The pendulum having time period is 2 seconds, called as the second pendulum. It means that the length of a second pendulum is simply 100 centimeter, that is 1 meter. When we keep the length of the simple pendulum is 1 meter, at that time their time period is 2 seconds, that is second pendulum, right? See student, the calculation of this one is last reading is, see here, mean time for 20 oscillations is 40.60, so the time period is there 2.03. and the ratio of L upon T square is 24.42. Here we get the three readings. In first reading, the value of L upon T square is 26.04, second one is 24.121, and third one is there 24.42. So if we take addition of these three and again dividing by 3, then we get the 24.86. Here 24.86 is the mean of L upon T square. Right? Now, to this value, if we multiplying by the 4, then from that we get the length of a seconds pendulum. See here, if we multiplying 4 to 24.86, then that value is 99.44 centimeter, which is approximately 100 centimeter. Right? It means that the length of the seconds pendulum, that is LS, which is equal to the 100 centimeter. Right? So this is about the measurement or determination of length of a seconds pendulum. Right?